I'm drafting my next email newsletter and I've just caught myself committing a cardinal sin. A cardinal sin is a very bad or serious mistake. It comes from religion, it comes from Christianity, but we can use it now to say, I've made a very serious mistake that I really shouldn't be making. Anyway, how often have you heard from teachers that whenever you write anything, the very first step is to write a plan? Now, this morning I had an idea for my email newsletter. I got very excited thinking about it, and so came straight to my computer to write a first draft. Did I write a plan? Did I even write an objective? No. Now, I'm not writing an essay, I'm writing an email newsletter, so sometimes this strategy works. However, if you've been following me for a while and you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I have a propensity for going off on a tangent, for getting distracted and not staying on the point, which is exactly what has happened in this email newsletter. As soon as I realised this, I stopped what I was doing, scrolled back up to the top of my document and wrote what the aim of this newsletter is. Let me show you. So here at the top of the document, you can see the aim that I wrote just a few moments ago. The aim of this newsletter is to remind my readers that language acquisition depends on input. I was reminded of this when reading Common Ground as part of a teacher book club earlier this week, and I have a great video that I want to share about this on my YouTube channel and here on social media. However, you can see further down, I got distracted because I tried to put too much in, and that isn't the point of this email newsletter. I don't want to tell a really long story. I want this one to be short and concise. Now, when I continue writing, I can focus and know that everything that I put into this newsletter needs to lead towards or go towards that aim of reminding my readers that language acquisition depends on input. And I can focus on that and not get so distracted by the, thousands of other things that I would like to mention at the same time. Before I continue writing, I'm actually going to step away from my desk and do something mundane. I might do the washing up, just to pause, and so that when I come back with fresh eyes, I can read what I've written already and make sure that it really does go towards that aim. I'm sharing this reflection with you this morning to remind you that writing, thinking, creating is a process, and it takes time, it takes trial and error, it takes mistakes, it takes noticing those mistakes, fixing those mistakes, strategies to deal with those mistakes. It is no problem that mistakes happen and that you notice that you've done something wrong. It's part of the process. And if you ever feel bad about not remembering something basic that you're supposed to do, or remembering one of the first rules of something, I am a writing teacher for advanced and proficient users in English. And I didn't start by writing my aim. Cardinal sin. It happens to the best of us. What matters is what you do next and what you learn from it. Anyway, I hope that's been a little bit useful for someone out there, for anyone out there. Please do excuse the way I look this morning. As I've said before, if I don't record these videos as and when I think of them, they don't happen. I always write best first thing in the morning, hence damp hair, makeup-free face, but there's nothing wrong with things being a little bit more natural and authentic on social media, is there? Anyway, have a lovely day. See you next time.